Hi guys, it's Noelle CoStar here with NoWellness.com, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about creating a crystal grid at your house. You see, we're coming up on the autumn equinox, which is such an incredible day of balance and harmony, and taking a minute to honor creating this in our life and recognizing where we may be out of alignment. So for me, I always will give my house a very good cleaning out, and then it's time to sage. So if you don't know how to do that, I have a link also that you can go ahead and check out my Sage It Off video that teaches you all about how to sage your house. But you really want to take the time to go around and do a very good saging of the house, open all the windows and doors, and really let the wind waft through your space. And now the important part, the crystals. So, all of the parts are important, don't get me wrong. I just meant what we're talking about today. So, I have black tourmaline. That's my favorite thing that I use to grid my house. Another thing I like to use is tiger's eye. And for me, the tiger's eye that I've gridded my own house with, I laid in the foundation. And if you have the ability to do that, if you're building a house or something, go ahead and do that, because I just believe in my heart that we're going to have more and more crystal houses in the world that have crystal care inside of them. But if that's not the case, go ahead and decide what crystals would be best for you to create a square or circular pattern around your house, okay? So I use black tourmaline for protection, and you can also check out my Catch This video where I get very in depth about all the properties of what black tourmaline does. Selenite is another great one because it will just raise the vibration of the entire building. And tiger's eye for me is also very protective, but it's very grounding and peaceful, and provides a security type of feeling. And so I'm an earth sign. I really connect to tiger's eye, and so I love it for gridding also. But you want to hold your crystals in your hand, okay? So if they're small pieces or bigger pieces, I even have a giant chunk. So they don't all have to be the same size. You might pick two that are the same size and two that are smaller. You might want to make a pentacle. You might want to make a circle, and you might want to do 5 or 6 stones. It's up to you. What you want to establish is a perimeter. So for me, I lay the stones at the corners of my house, and then I also went the whole rectangular width or length of my foundation when I was laying tiger's eye in the foundation. So the tourmaline I have done outside of my house structure, and I like to put the black tourmaline in plants because black tourmaline will help the plants too. So I first hold my crystals in my hand. I take a deep breath. Exhale. And you notice I'm exhaling out of my mouth. And the second time I'm going to exhale out of my mouth, but also ask this breath to leave through my hands. Move this energy through my arms and my hands down into the crystals. And if you can't feel it at first, that's okay. If you can visualize it or talk your way through it. But I like to say an intentional prayer with my crystals. So I'll just go ahead and connect to that energy, bring the breath in. God, thank you for filling us with the light of your love. In this moment, I connect my energy and my intention to this black tourmaline. I ask that its useful properties of protection, absorbing negative energy, and uplifting the vibration of this space be amplified and in full effect around my house. Amen. I say amen. You could also say so mote it be. You can say so it is. You can say thanks very much. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Don't get caught up in what religion or spiritual practice does this prescribe to, because it isn't. Crystals come from the earth. They emit, they absorb all kinds of energy on the electromagnetic scale. And so you really want to understand that they're here for us to use, that they provide a stable energy, and we don't. We are unstable energy forms that are always moving in and out of being stable. So I hope that this helps. I hope you go out and get creating a crystal grid around your house so that you can establish an area where you really feel safe and good. I know that right now, in the times that we're living in, people are having all sorts of emotions in their space and are really feeling a high level of anxiety. And so, gridding around with selenite would also do very well. It will bring a lot of light energy into your house. So not only will the black tourmaline absorb negativity, but then if you put some selenite around it also, what it will do is it will really uplift the vibration, okay? So go out and get gridding for the autumn equinox. Love you guys.